Rail here. We're gonna be reviewing. Wait. Before I'm gonna reintroduce the video. I just realized the fucking music is playing at 90 and the flames are burning higher. Alright. Hey everybody, Christopher Beast and Bobo Rail here. We're going to be introducing the Season 7 Battle Pass. I'm a partner, so I get to see the update preview build, which lets me see what's going to be happening in the next season. So this is the Season 7 Battle Pass, is what we're going to be getting in about a week. We're looking at next Wednesdays, most likely. Now, it's not a solid date, but next Wednesday is my guess on when we're getting the next update. But on that note, let's get straight into this Battle Pass. So, starting off with the earliest tier in this Battle Pass, we have the Mercenary Airdrop Retrieval Unit outfit. So it's, it's looking like a nice little vest with a lot of pockets on it, with a nice camo backpack. I can confirm you cannot change the backpack from that one, but even regardless, it still looks very nice. Yeah, the backpack is very
honestly,
sick.
I would prefer to be able to use that backpack independently from the suit.
I have a feeling we'll probably be able to get to use the backpack alone in the future. But it's a nice leather jacket. I mean, you also got the little logo of the airdrop retrieval units, which is a nice little logo. Can't lie. It's just a nice piece of apparel. You have any comments on it, Bobo?
For which one?
The first one.
Oh, yeah, not really. It looks cool. I like the design of it. Just more military themed.
Next we have the tactical balaclava. Which
I don't like these only because you can't wear a helmet on top of them.
Yeah. So if they add the ability to wear helmets with these in the future,
I'll be running them
slightly
constantly.
like them. I can't say I would personally. I like gas masks and smogs better,
really
but
cool, though.
Schmogs. But this is a nice piece of nice hat, nice headgear set. Alright, getting our first weapon skins, and I'm not gonna lie, I am a sucker for the weapon skins coming out next season. I like them more than the clothing options, and we have the Night Falcon B93 skin. It's nice. It really gives me vibes of like you're walking down the street, you don't got the money for the product you're buying, and you just get fucking shot. Or you're walking down the street and a hand leans out of a car window. Ta 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 ta.
I'm sorry,
fucking
what?
Dead. Hit him with the Beret.
Talking about the drive-bys.
It literally feels like a fucking M9. Because it is an M9.
Yeah.
It feels like, Gangsta M9. Gangsta's Paradise M9.
John Wick.
John Wick. Just
Alright,
make sure
then
you don't kill anyone's dog when they have this weapon. Alright, so next thing. We're not going to talk about Warstripe's face paint, because you can see it right here. I have nothing positive to say about it, or nothing negative. It's just weird. I don't like face paints, so. Next thing. Jet black on the ADR. It's a nice skin. Definitely one of the poorer quality of the skins coming out this season. I would say putting it on like a money scale, it's probably like a $3 to $4 skin would be what I would pay for it.
Yeah,
it's not bad,
it's nice. It's
nothing
pretty
impressive
clean.
Either.
Yeah,
definitely more clean than the jet black ADR base skin, which has a lot of like oil and grease on it.
I appreciate it nonetheless.
Fucking gross. Yeah. Next tier, we got the tech gloves. Wow, Chris, can you speak fucking English? Alright, so they're nice gloves. I don't really like how bulgy the knuckles are. It's a little fucking weird. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
But there's not really wrong with it. If you don't have the leather gloves from I think 2 seasons ago, these are a good replacement for them. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with them. It's just I'm a fucking weirdo who doesn't like the knuckles. Next thing, combat goggles, dark. I like them. I would like them even more if they were just solid black and you couldn't see through at all. But that's just my opinion. I think they're very nice though. They give me like skiing vibes.
Yeah, I get that.
Which is dope. I mean, if anyone has the hunter skin from season 1, puts those on, and you have a Mosin, and maybe a Schmog. I don't know if you can wear a Schmog, but if you can wear a Schmog with all that, then you'd literally look like the White Death, which is it's fucking great. I fucking love that. Alright, Ballistic Helmet with goggles. Olive.
I like
Give
it.
me very much soldier vibes. Soldier vibes, I mean. The olive color is more American in my book, but maybe that's just me. And I like that though. That's not a complaint. That is not a complaint. Gives me very like Operation Desert Storm vibes, which is kind of vibing. I
Yeah.
also like that. Yeah. Next thing, we have the 174 skin for the M60E3. This is a very nice skin. I'd be putting this at like a $7 to $8 skin, and I know it's very basic, but you're giving the G3's color tones to this M60. It's just brilliant. I
Do
really
you know what
like
I
how
just
it's
realized it
executed.
is? What it is? That's the modern version of 60.
It's nice.
The green version. That's the
Yeah.
M60E4. That's not the E3 or the
It's
not the
very
Vietnam
nice.
version.
It's very nice.
That's very cool.
Love
though.
it. Definitely like an $8 skin, which is nice to see. Alright, next thing we have the black beret. I think it's nice. Definitely not the best beret color we're going to be getting, but it's nice. It's very slick. I mean, if you wanted to be John Wick or you wanted to be Agent 37, I think it is, from Hitman, or if you wanted to be someone attending a funeral, all would work perfectly with this. I was like, that's a very specific list of things. Alright, next we have the Merk Bag Olive. Merk Bag Olive is a very nice
Very
bag.
nice bag. Very
Like,
nice
this
bag.
seems like kind of, if I'm getting the vibes, it's tier 11. This seems like just something they threw
You know what I
in to
just
make
realized?
space.
He has a yoga
What?
mat or like a sleeping mat on the
Yeah.
bottom
But
side rolled up.
If you look at the tier, it's like tier 11. This is not a major tier, so it's very clear the devs just, this was a filler tier. But if this is a filler tier, like, that's impressive. Like, this is a pretty good tier for just being kind of something that's just here.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice bag. It's a pretty nice bag. I like its color tones. It's olive color tones. If you wore it with the American outfit, the one I called American earlier, you'd look like a flat out fucking soldier. And that's, like, basically the whole point of this season. The next three, are... Wait. No, not these three. We're waiting for my statement about the next three. So the Spec Ops Glass Mask Black is, pretty nice. It gives me like Stalker and Metro Exodus vibes.
Yeah, I
Which
really like this gas mask. This
is
one's really
nice.
clean.
Like, I want to see more gas masks, but I don't know how else they can add more gas masks.
I mean, there's
Because
a
I kinda
lot of
feel like
different types of gas masks that they could
Yeah,
definitely
but
add.
Yeah,
And this was
gas
a
masks
good
are
start.
just so cool.
This was a good
Yeah,
start.
gas masks are just so cool. I remember when Preppers got added, and that was the
Yeah.
first gas mask in the game, and I like that gas mask. I think it's a nice gas mask.
Yeah.
But moving on, we have the All Stars Brown. This is more so moving on to that gangstas. I mean, we got the B93. You got to be able to look like a gangsta while you're wearing a B93. Yeah, so I think it's a nice pair of glasses. I think the only glasses that are as good would be the goggles or the
The
aviators.
combat
if you have the
goggles are just
aviators.
really good, to be honest. And so
yeah.
all of her
And so are the
eyewear
aviators.
kind of overshadowed. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think these are definitely a solid third place.
Still good. I can
Nice.
definitely see a crowd
Yeah.
of people who would like them.
Yeah. Next is the tack glove. We're skipping that. Alright, so then you get the M60 plan at tier 15. That's pretty early on in the battle pass. I completely skipped over when we get the B93 plan.
No, you didn't.
Because you don't get it yet.
Yeah.
Alright, I take that back. I didn't skip over it. The M60 plan, getting it this early in the battle pass gives me a tiny bit of hope that we're actually going to see people using the M60. As an HMG main, that would be my, like, that would be a dream. People actually using the M60. But I'm doubtful. Next we have, if you wanted to be a gangster, welcome to another level of backwards caps. This one is kind of like a jean-colored backwards cap. Who's... Are you firing an M60 right now?
Me? What?
You are, aren't you?
No. Definitely not.
Okay, so we got the
Couldn't be
North
me.
Star backwards cap. If you wanted to be an American boy, you could finally be the all-American baseball rooting fanboy that you want to be. It's a nice cap. Not a huge fan of jean caps though, or like jean type looking caps. So my critique of this ends here. Next we have what I would easily put as like a $10, $15 weapon skin. The Marlin.
Which one?
This thing looks straight out of fucking like Borderlands 2. So it's like a legendary drop you get from a hard boss, and that I vibe with.
Yeah, I like wooden skins in general, dude. I love the.
But this is not just wooden. It's also like, do you remember the Cyberpunk skin we got for the Grease gun? Not Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Steampunk.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's got that that bronze copper on the underside.
And a bit of rust.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's very nice.
It's got character.
Especially when you consider how the Lashiev
performs.
It has the pump. It's just gonna add to that whole aesthetic, which is gonna be nice. Tight face paint. It's nice if you like blue and camo face paints. It's nice. It's not as good as the snow one we got last season, but I have no real complaints about it. It's probably better on the Verg than the snow one, but it would be worse on maps like Vicky and Anakin.
To be honest, that's why. It's another reason why I kind of have ended up appreciating the current map select system, because if you're about to go into a snow map, you can totally adjust yourself to match. Yeah,
and the thing is, there's different types of snow environments. Yeah. So this one's better for like a little bit more wooded, I would say.
Yeah, like snow decked type beat.
Yeah, snow decked, Verg would be your.
I really would like
next we have the combat goggles green. Combat goggles green. If you wanted to ever look like you were watching a 3D movie in Vigor, here you go. This is probably what I'm going to end up using on my main character, because it's just a nice cosmetic. It's just nice. I mean, it's kind of hard to come up with anything I don't like about it. I mean, Bobo briefly mentioned when we were clicking through this in the past that he's worried it's going to stand out like a sore eye, and even if it does, I think I'll still use it.
Mostly through fog. I'm scared it's going to glow in dark conditions.
I would still use it. I know you will.
And we'll get spotted every time we try and sneak up on anybody. But yeah.
I mean, is that even a bad thing? If you look this gangsta while you approach somebody, it's worth it.
It's fear factor.
Next thing we have Mercenary Plaid. I really like the mercenary skins, as I said with the first one, but I don't really understand why we had to get Farmer Joe as one of the options. I understand that we do kind of have an American vibe going on here. We have the backwards hat, we have the glasses, and we have the B93 Raffica skins. All pretty American, but I kind of feel like a black mercenary, like a mercenary skin that's black colored or brown colored.
Honestly, after looking at it, after seeing it for the first time, this one has actually started to grow on me.
I think it's nice. This would have been a nice $100. Like, if you had stuck it with a couple other things.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't really see its point in the Battle Pass. It's a nice skin. I think I understand what you're saying.
Because especially the nice details on the legs and stuff.
It's definitely a nice skin. Like, I would pay top dollar for this, like probably 20.
I could definitely see myself putting like a farmer hat on top of this and going for like a full farmer's scav type beat. Yeah.
But my kind of point is I don't know why it's in this battle pass. It's really nice. I just kind of feel like it's the wrong battle pass.
I feel it.
Next we get the B93 plan. I think this is way too early in the battle pass. This should have been a tier fucking 50 weapon. But if you don't understand why, I suggest you watch my weapon video. This thing is a beast. It's a fucking monster.
What? Oh, the Raffica.
Yes. Yeah. Next we have the Ballistic Helmet all without goggles. Same things, everything I said about the with goggles versions applies here, except this one just doesn't have goggles. It's still cool though. Next we have the Snow Crash M60 skin, and this reminds me again of Borderlands. I'm thinking snow type weapon in Borderlands. You know, you fire this thing, you get an ice damage as well. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful as a weapon. This is kind of like when I first saw the, I think it's actually called the Snow Decked Skin Camo, Bobo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was kind of like what I thought this skin would look like. Like the other way around. I thought this would be what those skins look like.
Yeah.
And those skins are my favorite in the game. They're not including legendary like Battle Pass ones.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see this. This is very nice. Next we have the green berets. Maybe it's because of where I'm from, but this is my favorite color of beret. I will definitely be using this in a couple challenge videos. As you know, the green berets.
Yeah.
Next, we get the Lashiev plan, which is the final plan in the Battle Pass. You're getting it at Tier 25, so I gotta note that you're getting the Rafika and the Lashiev plan within 5 levels of each other, and Tier 25 is not hard, so
Yeah.
I don't think we should be hearing anyone that's kind of complaining like, oh, it takes forever to unlock the new weapons. They're really not that high up the Battle Pass, so it should be alright. Moving on. We have my least favorite face paint, the Domino face paint. I don't really get the motif with it. I don't really get what it's trying to do or what its purpose is.
Dude, face paints in general,
really
I kind of have that.
I mean, there's some face paints that are good, but this is definitely not one of them.
Yeah.
So next one is Tactical Balaclava Black. This makes me just think I'm going to rob a bank. It's very nice.
It'll be cool when we have the
this one
ability to wear
screams
helmets.
more rob bank than the other two. Like the other
Yeah.
two just kind of mildly scream rob bank.
This one is really
put the money in the bag.
bag.
Like I have the Rafika in my right hand. I'm screaming, shoot the roof 3 times. Just put the money in the bag.
Yeah, dude.
You hear the sirens in the distance. Wee doo wee doo wee. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Next
god,
we
I
have
need to
a
wear that and the gangster cap at the same time.
Next, we have a cosmetic ripped straight out of Vietnam, which I have no objections about. If you want to cosplay an American soldier fighting against the soldiers of North Vietnam in this Battle Pass, is your dreams come true.
Dude,
Just make sure
bush
you don't shoot the
campers,
bushes.
Bush campers.
Bush campers
do be
beware.
Like yeah, dude. Bush
Because
campers
the
beware.
M60, dude, you can legitimately
M60.
wage a war against the bush campers. M60, Ballistic Helmet Camo, and the American Plaid.
Yeah,
you are
dude.
just a tomboy from Kansas. Alright, so next one. Tier 29, Spec Ops Gas Mask Olive. This one's not as good as the black, because really, in my opinion, when I think of gas masks, I do think of black. But Bobo said before, and I agree with him on this one, that it reminds me a lot like leather.
Yeah. Like aged leather.
Like, so it's kind of like something that maybe someone could have.
This one feels more like civilian grade version of
Scav, more like Scav.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I personally though, just from personal preference, I'm not a huge fan. Next one we have the we're skipping that. Next one we have the Vigor Mortis B93 Ravnica skin. So this is what a legendary skin in Vigor should look like. Maybe even an above legendary skin, like a gold skin. This is beautiful. Vigor Mortis is one of the songs in Vigor, I think. I could be wrong, but it's really a nice skin. You have a little bit of gold. I think that's gold.
This is the mafia
handle.
boss. This is literally
like
just
this
the
is
mafia
legitimately the mafia boss. Like you pull up and he's like, "I'm gonna feed you to the fishes."
Yeah.
But it's nice. Like I not capping probably spend if this was in the Battle Pass. Not Battle Pass. The shop. I'd probably spend a decent penny. Like. Because it's nice. It's just really nice. Next thing, we have the Mercenary Bag Green, which we're going to not really go in depth about because I kind of briefly already covered it when we went over the previous store. Then we have
another
the backwards
gangster
cap.
cap.
Yes. But this one has a corporation, so you can feel, a little bit more like the dad who's going to work to pick up his...
Alright, well, and of course, All-Stars, dude. You gotta combo those bad
combine
boys.
these two things
And
we
you
get
are the dad at
just
school.
Oliver Tree. Yep.
Yeah.
Driving down in your 2008 Toyota, picking up little Billy, and then, only thing needed to complete this pair is the tactical lash. So this is very reminiscent of the chrome skin. I think it's called Silver Cross on the KS-23. That we also saw in the AKM. Very nice skin. Very nice. There's very little to say about it besides the fact that it's nice.
Yeah.
So next thing we have... We're here, Bobo.
Huh?
Tier 36.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, God. Hey,
Hey, Murray, want to
No,
hear
no,
a joke?
no. Okay, we're moving on. Ballistic Helmet Snow, yeah,
Society.
you can be a really
So
awesome...
if you want to cosplay Jack Juan Phoenix
No.
and commit massive, this is perfect. You put this on, you put the balaclava on, and you grab the black P93 replica, and you just rob the fucking bank. Oh, it's fucking perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's perfect. Alright, so moving on to the Ballistic Helmet Snow. If you want to be a Russian soldier in the winter trying to defeat hordes of Finnish people, then this is kind of the thing for you. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's
I think through its simplicity is what really makes it nice, because it's just basically just a white helmet, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It has pretty nice texture details. You can see all that dirt all over it. It's just nice. We have the Tactical Balaclava Camo. This screams to me like SVD user, SVU main.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's nice.
Like Russian sniper.
If you really want to get into the atmosphere of being a Russian sniper, then this is the thing for you. The Wintermute ADR is pretty nice. The little lines are a nice detail, but they're really not enough to make this a gold weapon skin. I like the name. The naming scheme of this entire Battle Pass's weapon skins has been nice. They seem much more important than previous weapon skins, which is a nice touch. Next, we have the All-Stars Black, which I have very little to say, and I've kind of run out of stupid jokes regarding dads, Oliver Tree, and other stupid things that wear well, not stupid. Cool things that wear glasses. This is definitely the best of the All-Star Glasses line, but it can't really compete to combat goggles and aviators. Ballistic Helmet with the goggles on. This kind of gives you more of the commanding presence of the Russian army. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I imagine someone that's a little bit more higher ranked would look like this. Again, I could just be weird, but it's still a nice thing, even with the goggles. Zebra face paint I do not like. Next we have the Combat Goggles Dark, which, if I'm not wrong, we have already seen. So
That's
my money
strange,
is
but
on my money is on when the actual release of the Battle Pass hits.
that will
This
be
is gonna
something
be
else.
Something else. So keep on your eyes out on the first day of the season. See what this is. If it's still the same thing, make sure you message your local partner or dev. They will fix it. Just give them maybe a week and they'll fix it.
Alright.
But yeah. Next one.
White gas mask.
So if anyone's ever played Half-Life...
I don't like that one.
I'm sorry. Everything in... honestly, they could have just removed the side canister and just made this legitimately just the Half-Life
Just the Half-Life
creature.
Yeah.
And I would have... I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Backwards cap Vigor. It's a nice cosmetic, but I think they could have done a lot more with this. If they had just made that little circle, take up half the cap, that would have been nice. That's not actually visible to anyone in an encounter. That little V.
They should have just made it a big red V like it is on the real one.
Yeah. I own a real one, so
I know
they can do better than this. So next one, Ballistic Helmet with Goggles Camo. This is very nice. I said I really like the one without the goggles, but with the goggles, all I can imagine, man, is Saigon. Here's gunshots, Vietnam War flashbacks. Next thing, we have Ghost. Reminds me of one of my games I played when I was younger, called COD
Days
Ghosts.
of Young.
Maybe this dates me, but COD Ghosts, that's
COD
all
Ghosts.
it really reminds me of.
Yeah, definitely COD Ghosts.
COD Ghosts.
Exclusive. Yeah. No, Modern Warfare. What? Modern Warfare
so
what?
I said previously I didn't really understand why we got Plaid in the Battle Pass. I mention again, do not understand why this is in this Battle Pass. It's not bad. It's weird, but it's not bad. But this is a military gangster kind of Battle Pass. Why are we just getting the Green Man group? Can't say I understand it. It's not a bad thing. I just wish we had gotten it in another season, then it made more sense. Next we have the Mercenary Aries Burde. This is my favorite of the Mercenary skins. It has a very nice logo, and its weather is much darker, and it's more of a color that I think I would actually wear as a normal player. And its backpack is also quite nice. And finally, well, actually not finally, we should briefly talk about the title. I know that this is something that matters to very little of us, but if you are somebody who likes putting on fancy looking titles, not fancy ranking, this is a fancy looking title. It's pretty nice, you know, you got a little helmet and 2 of those Falkniven A. No, those are Johns. Those are John. Are they both Johns? No, the one on the left is a John. The one on the right's the Falkniven A one, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, if you just kind of want to look fancy, it's not an ugly looking badge. It looks something straight out of the army.
But I prefer prestigious values.
I prefer founder badge
founder.
over everything. Even if I got a partner badge, I think I still would use the founder badge. Finally, we have the red beret. Very nice. I can't prefer it, but it's a nice cosmetic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's where we conclude for today.
Oh, you missed the top one, the Mercenary Aries Brigade.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I got it. But before we finish, there is something I want to mention. I know there's going to be someone in the comments who's going to say that one of the skins in the Battle Pass looks absolutely garbo. And before you say that, remember that they added the blue VZ50.
No.
This is a skin in the game that you cannot avoid
Again with this.
Every time we've recorded this audio, this is our second time now. And the first time I went on a tangent about the VZ58P. And I think Bobo was hoping that I wouldn't, but no. So just remember, anytime you're complaining about the Battle Pass, remember they added the VZ58P blue, and that is officially the worst thing in this game. Nothing worse than the VZ58 blue. No. Alright, so this has been Bobo and Christopher. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Season 7 is going to be a lot of fun, and I think a lot of us are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, this is going to be
especially these cosmetics.
Great cosmetic season.
They just look nice. But yeah, till next time, everybody, this has been Chris Beast. See you all